I'm just going to read from the start of my book, The Echo Chamber. This probably doesn't, I don't think, bear any resemblance to Sebald's writing. Perhaps there's some influences later. It's quite a digressionary book, let's say, and the styles change as it goes on. But these first ones are just some questions my narrator is asking herself. The chapter is called First Questions. Who are you? My name is Evie Steppman. Where were you born? Children's Hospital, Lagos. When? 2nd of August 1946. In any special circumstance? I was late. How late? 2 months. Go on. I was not ready to emerge after the allotted time. Happy in the womb, free from worldly concerns and the rules of men, I felt no impulse to move on. I possessed the fetal license, indeed the prerogative, to gamble. Trembles met with, "Do you feel him kick, dear?" or certainly a strong one. Hands, ears and lips were pressed to my mother's stomach. "It's like a factory in there," joked my father. "I can hear clattering machinery. A baby construction works." I delighted in my formlessness, half fish, half girl, a mermaid. I rolled as if free from gravity. I luxuriated in the confusion, such licensed disorder. How did your belated arrival affect your life? It killed my mother. Yes. It caused my father to lose his faith in progress. Yes. It gave me the power of listening. How so? In the evenings, when each day's duty as district officer was complete, my father crouched beside my mother and chattered to her swollen belly. Kneeling awkwardly on the hardwood veranda floor, his hands gripping the reclining chair upon which my mother lay, he read me Dickens and Darwin, the fairy tales of Oscar Wilde, Typhoon and Treasure Island. He recited Housman and the Lord's Prayer. I learned how their elephant got his trunk, the principles of indirect rule. We entered with Eladrisi into distant lands where fantastic races lived. We accompanied Mungo Park north toward Timbuktu, and with Sir Frederick Lugard sojourned at Lokoja. He discoursed on zoos and craniology. He talked of masks, of goblins, turning from myth to biology to Christmas. One evening, bent over my mother's stomach as he attended to the names of the 7 seas, in between the Indian and the Aegean, I punched him on the nose. Undeterred, he opened the Bible and recited the 7 deadly sins. While I turned somersaults and figures of 8, my father worked through the volumes that informed his inconstant mind. And perhaps it was the monotony of this persistent address, accompanied by the tic-toc of father's pocket watch, which invariably slipped from its niche to rest, an inverse stethoscope on mother's belly, that bred in me the will to listen. He spoke in the most formal and stilted manner, as if I was a schoolboy, his voice loud and always earnest. Each novel, history, treatise sounded similar, and I found it hard to distinguish H. Rider Haggard from Aunt Feeney's letters, the great chain of being, from the Nocturnarama at Edinburgh Zoo. I'm going to stop there. Thank you.